begin in 1 minute. Your Fremont Moo broadcast will begin in 30 seconds. Your Fremont Moo broadcast will begin in 15 seconds.
Fremont Moo baseball is on the air.
2-0 the count on Peterson. The pitch, he swings and pulls it into left field for a base hit, and the Moo take the lead. Connor Peterson with an RBI single to left.
The following is a presentation of the Fremont Moo Baseball Club. This broadcast is brought to you by Raising Cane's, Tommy's Express Car Wash, Buffalo Wild Wings, Extreme Outdoor Power, La Hacienda, Super 8 of Fremont, Windstar Bus Lines, Keels Barbershop, The Door, the Nebraska Lottery.
Pack is set in the first pitch, and Heyman swings and hits this ball in the air to center field, hits it well. It is back just left to straightaway center field, and it is going to be gone! Henry Heyman, a 2-run shot, and the Moo leads 7-0.
Additional fine sponsors of the Moo Baseball include Bloom Optical, Inspro, Your Fremont Hy-Vee, The Silver Dollar, Christensen Lumber, Lincoln Premium Poultry, We See Plumbing and Excavating, and the Dodge County Convention and Visitors Bureau.
Tap to the right side. Peterson's got it. He will take it himself, and the Moo win it! The Fremont Moo have defeated the Casper Spuds 8-1. The Fremont Moo have claimed the Independence League Baseball Championship Series. The Cow jumps on top of the moon and firmly plants its hooves on top of the Independence Baseball League.
Now, let's head to the field, and with the call of the game, here's Rich Ray and Alex Burstein.
Good evening once again, everyone. We welcome you to historic Moeller Field in Fremont, Nebraska, where tonight is Game 2 of a 3-game series between the Fremont Moo and the Hastings Sodbusters in the Independence League Baseball Association. Hi, everybody. I'm Rich Ray. Alex Burstein has public address announcing duties tonight. He'll be back with us coming up here tomorrow. And as we recap what took place yesterday, the Fremont Moo opened up the second half of the schedule with an impressive 3-0 victory over the Hastings Sodbusters. Fremont was able to get a nice outing from Robert O'Malley. He pitched 6 innings in what was a shortened 7-inning contest due to the excessive heat warning that we had yesterday. And in those 6 innings, he struck out 6, gave up just 3 hits, walked 2, and had 1 wild pitch and did not give up a run, while Alex Oliver came in and picked up his 4th save of the year as he struck out all 3 batters he faced in the 7th inning. And in a ball game that was a pitcher's duel through 4 innings of play as Nathan Masser and Robert O'Malley were dueling against each other, the Moo were able to put together 3 runs in the bottom of the 5th inning, and that's all that were needed as Miles Meadows and Dylan Brandenburg both had hits and runs batted in that inning as well. And the Moo came away with the victory. So Fremont ups his record to 14-11 on the season, 1-0 to begin the second half of the Independence League schedule. Hastings is now 15-9 and 0-1 in the league. Tonight, Game 2 of the series, and for the Moo on the mound, we'll see Reese Cordham, the Lincoln product, who is out of Fort Scott Community College, 1-2 in the season with a 4.80 ERA, and he'll be going up against Hastings' Braden Cork. Cork's kind of been Johnny of all trades, pitching-wise, for the Sodbusters this year. A starter, a closer. He's out of Omaha, and he plays at Northeast Community College. He comes in with a 1-1 record and a 1.71 earned run average. So that's a look at the matchups coming up for tonight. Our Inspro Insurance pregame show will continue in just a moment. When we return, Alex Burstein will have the highlights from last night's victory for the Fremont Moo. Fremont Moo baseball continues after a timeout. This is Fremont Moo baseball.
Welcome to Fremont and Dodge County, where we invite you to play, shop, stay, and eat. Dodge County is where your next outdoor adventure is at your fingertips. Did you know that downtown Fremont is also known as the antique capital of Nebraska? Fremont and Dodge County also has many fine hotels, campgrounds, and RV parks to suit any needs. We invite you to come and see why downtown Fremont has been named the most charming downtown in Nebraska by USA Today. Kills Barbershop is the Sports Center barbershop in Fremont. Be sure you look your best and get into Kills Barbershop, where you'll receive quality haircuts in a friendly atmosphere. Get a fresh cut, have them hot leather, and shave your neck. If you're looking for that special feel of a true barbershop, Kills is the place for you. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, and Saturday, 7:30 to 3. Kills Barbershop, 6th and Broad in downtown Fremont. They'll make you look your best.
A hot Monday in Fremont. Game time pushed back an hour, and the game shortened to 7 innings as the Moo started the second half against the Sodbusters, and it became a pitcher's battle early on, with Moo left-hander Robert O'Malley dialing up 2 strikeouts in the first.
O'Malley's 0-2 on the way. Breaking ball. Called strike 3 at the top of the zone for the final out of the inning.
Hastings had a big response, though, with their own starter, as Nathan Masser had 2 Ks of his own in the first. He'd finished the day with 13 strikeouts, including a perfect game through 3 innings.
The 1 and the 1-2 pitch. Fucino swings and misses. It's in the dirt. He is going to be tagged, and that is the final out of the inning.
To the fourth we go, still scoreless. Hastings threatening with 2 runners on and 1 out, but the Moo defense came to play. 2-0, the leg kick. And this one hit towards right field. Yether on his knees makes the grab. Will throw to first, and that is a double play. Nice job by Wyatt Yether to make the catch. He throws to first and gets Ryan Jarvis. And a 9-3 double play gets the Moo out of another jam. The Moo finally found their stride in the 5th. First an RBI single from Miles Meadows, and then Dylan Brandenburg comes to the plate with 2 on and a 1-0 lead. Here's the 1-2. Brandenburg hits this towards right field, and it's going to drop in front of Duddleston. Turning third is Snyder, and he's in for the score. Another single, the 4th of the inning, on a inside of the bat hit from Dylan Brandenburg. He has an RBI, and the Moo lead 2-0. The Moo tacked on 1 more for a 3-0 lead, and Alex Oliver came in the 7th to close things out.
Oliver trying to close it out. He's got his sign in the pitch. Breaking ball, cold strike 3 in the ball game. Alex Oliver gets the strikeout, and the Moo get a shutout victory to begin the second half of the Independence League baseball schedule.
3 strikeouts and 3 batters faced in the 7th for Oliver as he gets his 4th save of the year in a 3-0 victory. And O'Malley ramped up another win to improve his record to 3-0 on the season. The slider, a dangerous weapon for the Creighton product Monday night.
It's always good to be able to throw an off-speed pitch in the first pitch of an at-bat, and it's weird. My changeup is usually the off-speed pitch I go to, but these last few starts it's been the slider, so it's been good to get those 2 off-speed pitches and work that off the fastball.
Game 2 of the series, end of the second half, Tuesday night at historic Moeller Field. First pitch is set for 7:05.
Return, we'll chat with Connor McGonigal, the head coach of the Fremont Moo. The Inspiro Insurance pregame show continues after a timeout. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
You can't help but notice the Made in America trend lately, and now that trend has reached the Fremont eyewear market with American-made luxury glasses from State Optical. I'm Dr. Steve Alcorn at Bloom Optical in Fremont. State Optical designs are different, not only because they're made in Chicago, but they're genuinely authentic, handcrafted designs with individual style. Come in and browse, see how they look on you. At Bloom Optical, where we care about your eye care, your eyewear, and most importantly, we care about you.
Succeeding on your terms takes more than ambition, talent, and hard work. It takes a partner that's committed to helping you overcome all the complexities and challenges life throws at you. A partner that leverages the power of the world's largest risk management strategy and benefits firm and is a part of your world, too. A partner like Inspro, a Marsh McLennan agency. At Marsh McLennan Agency, they're built to help you meet the future without limits. See how they can help you thrive at marshmma.com.
Our Inspiro Insurance pregame show continues. Coach Connor McGonigal joins us as the Moo get set for Game 2 of a 3-game set with the Hastings Sodbusters. Well, nice night last night to get a victory. Moved everything back, got out of the heat. Robert O'Malley pitched and went up against Nathan Masser for Hastings. What a pitcher's duel. It was only a 7-inning game, and through 4 innings, nobody could do anything.
Yeah, it was fun to watch. I mean, maybe it's the pitcher in me, but it's always fun to watch 2 guys with their best stuff, carving an offense up. Ideally, we like to see our guys, get a few more knocks. I think we did a good job of kind of weathering the storm against that
guy. He had some good stuff. He had a nice fastball with a good little breaking ball. We were able to scratch a couple of runs across him. I can't say enough about Bob. He was phenomenal all night. He gave us 6 phenomenal innings, and we were happy to get him a win.
He certainly has been consistent in his outings so far. And one of the things that we saw out of your hitting last night is that it might have not been balls that were hit off the wall or things like that, but guys found a way to put the ball in play, muscle their way into a hit that was very beneficial.
Yeah, our Achilles heel has been leaving those runners in scoring position. Obviously, at times we did that, but again, we showed flashes of the offense that we could be. In that, I believe that 5th inning when we scratched across those 3 runs, it came with timely hitting. He came to putting balls in play. We had a lucky bounce with the ball off the guy's foot. We had a ball down the line that kind of got bobbled. But that's what you got to do. You got to put pressure on the defense. You got to make them make plays. And fortunately, last night the ball fell in our favor.
3-game series, so a chance to win the series tonight. So who pitches for you?
We have Reese Cordham going tonight. He's going to get a second shot at these guys. Probably didn't have his best stuff the last time he faced them, but we know that the stuff that we're going to get from him. I know he's excited to get back out there, and we expect a quality one from him.
Offensively, do we see anything really different in your lineup tonight, or is it going to be kind of the year consistent how you've been platooning guys through?
Yeah, obviously we're trying to make a run at the second half, so we will have a few guys that are going to bounce back. We've been trying to be consistent with guys having one day on, one day off, but with us being in the race for the second half, we are going to make sure that we try to put out our best 9 every night, and then just making some changes throughout where guys are located in the lineup, just trying to put those pieces in the right place.
All right, Coach, appreciate it. Good luck.
All right, thank you.
That's Connor McGonigal, head coach of the Fremont Moo. More of the Inspro Insurance pregame show continues after a timeout. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
You've already built something incredible. When you're ready to elevate your business even higher, you need a partner who can give you a platform for scale and even greater success. A partner with the strength and resources of the world's largest risk management, strategy, and benefits firm. A partner committed to building a network of accomplished brokers in your community. A partner like Inspro, a Marsh McLennan agency. See how they can help your business go further at marshmma.com. Fremont Hy-Vee is proud to sponsor local sports, and they know that you fans love your meat. Hy-Vee has all your favorites at the best prices right now. Hy-Vee Choice Reserve Steaks. Always low prices on your favorite flavor of brats. Boneless, skinless chicken breasts, chicken grillers, America's pork chops for the grill, and the best cuts of salmon and seafood. Shop online right now. Go to HyVeeIslesOnline.com and place that order. Your Fremont Hy-Vee. Proud to be a part of local sports.
Back to historic Moeller Field as we're getting closer to first pitch between the Fremont Moo and the Hastings Sodbusters in the Independence League Baseball Association action. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at the scoreboard from last night as the Fremont Moo winners over Hastings 3-0. The Moo have now won 3 straight. Oahe was a winner over the Plainsmen by a score of 12-2. Game going on right now in Pierre. The Plainsmen lead Oahe by a score of 3-2. That ball game is in the top of the 3rd inning, and then this game between the Moo and the Sodbusters, the only other game going on in the league tonight. So when you take a look at the overall standings, Casper at 19-4, a 4.5 game lead on Hastings, who's 15-9. Spearfish at 14-11, and Fremont both 14-11, 6 games back. Another team, the only other team that's playoff eligible would be Oahe at 6-22 and 15-5 in league play. So that's a look at the scoreboard and the standings from last night. All right, let's take a look at the weather. The weather is brought to you by the Dodge County Convention and Visitors Bureau. They welcome you to historic Moeller Field in Fremont. Well, we certainly have cooled off within the last hour, and a cloud starting to roll in. A severe thunderstorm watch is in effect from our listening area until midnight tonight. Currently, 90 degrees is the temperature, and there is a thunderstorm that is in the vicinity, so we'll keep an eye on that here this evening. Humidity right now, 59%. Winds are out of the northeast at about 8 miles per hour, and our forecast tonight says showers and thunderstorms likely, mainly all the way until 1 in the morning. Some of those storms could be severe. Increasing clouds with a low of 68, a north-northeast wind at 5, gusting to 15 miles per hour. 60% chance of rain tonight with new rainfall amounts between a quarter and a half inch possible. So hopefully we've got a window to play baseball here this evening. And that's the weather brought to you by the Dodge County Convention and Visitors Bureau. Field conditions are brought to you by Keel's Barbershop. To keep your hair and for the best haircut around, stop into Keel's at 88 West 6th Street. Infield looks good. Some grass surfacing has been replaced just to the left of the mound, starting to grow back in. There's some worn spots that are down by the Moo dugouts and down by the Hastings bullpen. But other than that, historic Moeller Field looks like it's in good shape. And the field conditions are brought to you by Keel's Barbershop. Time to meet the umpires for tonight's ball game. They're brought to you by Bloom Optical. They are the eye care professionals, and they care about your eye care, your eyewear, but most importantly, they care about you. Well, calling the balls and strikes tonight is Jeff Kopecki, and on the bases is Joe Cassidy. Those are our umpires, brought to you by Bloom Optical. You're listening to the pregame show brought to you by Inspro, a Marsh McLennan agency, your partner in managing risk. Your future is limitless. Let them take you there. Go to marshmma.com to learn more. All right, let's take a look at the starting lineups for tonight's contest, brought to you by your Fremont Hy-Vee. For a lineup that's loaded, shop your Fremont Hy-Vee. Go to HyVeeIslesOnline.com now and place your order. For the visiting Hastings Sodbusters, 15-9 overall and 0-1 in the second half of the Independence League, coached by Joel Skipper. Leading off and playing center field, number 13, Alexio Delgado. Batting second and playing shortstop is number 2, Josh Printer. Batting third in right field, number 18, Sawyer Duddleston. Batting fourth and playing first base will be number 30, Yamato Sato. Batting fifth and doing the catching is number 15, Matisse Crowell. Batting sixth in left field, number 12, Jackson Crane. Batting seventh is the designated hitter, number 8, Fred Bond. Batting eighth and playing third base, number 35, Jack Borgman. And batting ninth and playing second base, number 19, Luke Ray. For the Sodbusters, it's Delgado, Printer, Duddleston, Sato, Crowell, Crane, Bond, Borgman, and Ray. And on the mound for Hastings tonight will be Braden Cork. Braden Cork is out of Omaha via Northeast Community College, 1-1 with a 1.71 earned run average. Now the starting lineups for the Fremont Moo, who come in with a record of 14-11, 1-0 in the Independence League second half, coached by Connor McGonigal. Leading off and playing right field, number 31, Josh Blount. Batting second and playing third base is number 8, Isaac Bonner. Batting third and playing shortstop, number 18, Steven Espinoza. Batting fourth, the designated hitter, number 16, Colin Pitts. Batting fifth and doing the catching is number 5, Bridger Coleman. Batting sixth and playing center field, number 1, Miles Meadows. Batting seventh in left field, number 20, Carson Burnett. Batting eighth and playing first base is number 34, Connor Peterson. Batting ninth and playing second base, number 29, Hunter Snyder. The Moo go with Blount, Bonner, Espinoza, Pitts, Coleman, Meadows, Burnett, Peterson, and Snyder. And on the mound for the Moo tonight will be number 35, Reese Cordum. 6'5", 235-pound left-hander from Lincoln via Fort Scott Community College. Cordum is 1-2 with a 4.80 ERA. So those are the starting lineups for this evening's contest, and they're brought to you by your Fremont Hy-Vee. For a lineup that's loaded, shop your Fremont Hy-Vee. Go to HyVeeIslesOnline.com now and place your order. It is college night tonight here at historic Moeller Field, so it is a Hawaiian theme that's taking place. So sometimes you'll see it through our video action that Jonathan Johnson is running tonight, that you'll see some Hawaiian decorations that are placed out and around the field. And so folks that have worn their Hawaiian attire get a half-price ticket into the game tonight for general admission. And it's 2-for-1 night tonight as well. So 2-for-1 general admission, 2-for-1 popcorn, 2-for-1 hot dogs. And then those that arrive tonight get themselves a free The Door cup, and they can reimburse that at the door, redeem that at the door, and get $1 off their first draft beer at the door. And then after tonight's ball game, there will be a post-game meal and then a celebration featuring DJ Laser at the door in downtown Fremont tonight. So that's all part of college night tonight, Hawaiian night, here on this Tuesday from historic Moeller Field in Fremont. Tomorrow will be 9 innings of winnings. Thursday will be Thirsty Thursday, and it'll also be a Dairy Halloween theme. Scary Dairy Halloween on Thursday. And then on Friday is Fireworks Friday. Saturday will be Salute to Service. And Sunday, of course, is Swing for Wings presented by Buffalo Wild Wings and Family Fun Day on Sunday here at historic Moeller Field. So both teams are making their way out to their respective baselines as Alex Bergstein, who's on public address tonight, is introducing the starting lineups for the Moo. And they'll be taking their Stars of America team with them out to the field as well as we get ready for this one. We hope we can get this one in. Talked to Jeff Kopecki right before the ball game, and he says, we're going to get rained out? And I said, I don't know. I hope not. But it seems like that there is some weather that is starting to build in the Omaha area. And with the wind blowing actually right in from the southeast, we'll have to see if we have to deal with any raindrops or lightning, which we've had to deal with before. And hopefully not the case for this one tonight. But we can definitely say it's significantly cooled off in the last hour or hour and a half as well. So both teams making their way out onto the field. as this will be game 2 of this 3-game set between the Fremont Moo and the Hastings Sodbusters. At this time, we're going to pause for the singing of the national anthem. It's going to be performed this evening by Jaden Ankerson. And we're going to get Jaden to come on out here. Is getting her microphone. There she comes, and she does always a fantastic job here at Historic Moeller Field. So listen in to Jaden Ankerson, if you would, please.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the buckets rocking, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
The national anthem, our Star Spangled Banner, performed by Jaden Ankerson. First pitch between the Moo and the Sodbusters is coming up next. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
La Hacienda Mexican Restaurant, your favorite family-owned restaurant, is offering their family taco pack special. Right now, feed the whole family with 12 tacos, rice, beans, chips, and salsa for only $38. Be sure to check the back of your Fremont Moo tickets for a Moveless discount at La Hacienda. You can get a family taco pack anytime. La Hacienda, 3140 Elk Lane. Call in your family taco pack at 402-721-9909 or order online at lahaciendafremont.com. They cater too.
Looking for a nice place to go? A place that's rich with tradition, great service, and atmosphere? A fantastic place where you can go and still carry on a conversation. Maybe shoot a game of pool and enjoy one of the best jukeboxes in town. Silver Dollar is one of the finest places for adult libations at reasonable prices. Join the Silver Dollar family and enjoy, but you need to be 21 or older. See y'all soon, and remember, not everything that glitters is gold, but we're pretty sure it's probably silver at the Silver Dollar, 18th and Bell Street in Fremont.
It's time for Fremont Moo Baseball on Big Dog Country, 98.9 FM, 1340 AM, KHUB, Fremont, Nebraska, AM and FM. Our audio also streaming live at fremontmoo.com/Mixler/FMoo. And video streaming live as well on YouTube at BSDN Live. Alongside Jonathan Johnson, who is our video producer tonight, I'm Rich Ray. Alex Burstein back with us tomorrow as he's running all over the field tonight. He's down on the field doing in-game promotions and also public address announcing this evening, and so he'll be back with us coming up tomorrow. All right, let's set the defense for the Fremont Moo tonight in Game 2 of this 3-game set. In left field is Carson Burnett. The center fielder is Miles Meadows, and in right field is Josh Blount. Over at third base, Isaac Bonner. Stephen Espinoza is the shortstop. At second base, it's Hunter Snyder. At first base, Connor Peterson. Doing the catching is Bridger Coleman. And on the mound, Reese Cordum. 1-2 on the season with a 4.80 ERA. Cordum is making his fourth appearance and fourth start. He has given up 16 hits, 11 runs, 8 earned. He struck out 11 and he's walked 5. So it'll be Reese Cordum who will get things started for the Moo on the mound here this evening. First pitch of tonight's contest brought to you by La Hacienda Mexican Restaurant. La Hacienda serves up Fremont's favorite authentic Mexican cuisine at 3140 East Elk Lane as Alexio Delgado steps in the batter's box. Here's the line in the first pitch of tonight's ball game, and it's swung on and missed for strike one. No balls and 1 strike to Alexio Delgado. First pitch tonight, 7:08 p.m. Cloudy, overcast skies with a thunderstorm in the vicinity, and it's 90 degrees. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and foul back. So the countdown, no balls and 2 strikes on Alexio Delgado, who's batting 169, 1 home run, and he's driven in 9 this season. A Hastings team that's hitting .237 this season with 3 home runs, driven in 101. Here comes the 0-2 pitch from Cordum. Fastball is down and in for a ball, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. The Moo, as a squad pitching-wise this year, an impressive ERA of 2.94. Here comes the 1-2. Outside corner called, strike 3. So Cordham got Alexio Delgado looking at the breaking ball, and that's the first out of the ball game. So the 1 down, that'll bring to the plate the shortstop, and number 2, Josh Printer. Printer's batting .274, 1 home run, and he's driven in 9. The Moo tonight wearing their all-orange uniforms with the purple pinstripes. And Hastings has got the gray uniforms on this evening with the green lettering and the yellow trim. Cordham's first pitch to Josh Printer is a fastball that's in there for a called strike. It's 0-1. No balls, 1 strike to Josh Printer. Joe Cassidy on the bases. Jeff Kopecki behind the plate wearing their black tops and heather gray slacks. Here's the pitch, which is down low. And the count evens up here to Josh Printer at 1 ball and 1 strike. Sawyer Duddleston will bat next. 1 out, nobody on, just getting underway. Comes the 1-1 pitch. Fastball high and outside. So the count to Josh Printer goes to 2-1. Last night, the excessive heat warning forced the Moo to make the decision to move the game back 1 hour to beat the heat. The 2-1 is going to be outside. The count now 3 balls and a strike. And that was a good decision. And thus, a 7-inning game was played last night. We're back to our original 9 here for tonight. 3 balls and 1 strike to Printer. Next pitch. High and away for ball 4. So Josh Printer draws a base on balls. And the Sodbusters have a runner at first with nobody out here in the top of the first inning.
Now batting number
So that'll bring to the plate right fielder number 18, Sawyer Duddleston. Duddleston's batting .351 with no home runs and 8 runs batted in. Out of Springdale, Arkansas, plays at Arkansas Tech. So Cordham will work with a runner on for the first time this evening. Out of the stretch, first pitch to Duddleston. Fastball top of the zone in the outside corner, strike 1. No balls and 1 strike to Sawyer Duddleston with Yamato Sato to bat next. Moo winners last night, 3-0. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball fouled off to the right side out of play. And the count is no balls and 2 strikes. That's our first foul ball tonight. It's brought to you by Lincoln Premium Poultry. They specialize in fowl but love being a part of the Fremont Moo. For a career with LPP, visit LincolnPremiumPoultry.com. Josh Printer down at first base with 1 out in the inning. Cordham's got a sign. He's ahead 0-2. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball, caught the outside corner, called strike 3. So Duddleston caught looking. And 2 strikeouts by Reese Cordham in the same fashion.
Number 30, Yamato Sato.
So at 2 down, it's going to bring up the first baseman, number 30, Yamato Sato. Sato is from Japan. Nihon Sports Science is where he plays during the academic year. First pitch to Sato. Upstairs for a ball. Throw on down to first, and the runner's back. So the count 1 ball and no strikes to Yamato Sato, who's batting .163, no homers, and he's driven in 7. Printer still down at first after the 1-out walk. 2 outs now in the inning. Cordham working the third base side of the pitching rubber out of the stretch as this breaking ball is high. And the count now goes to 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 on Yamato Sato with Matisse Crowell to bat next. Wind blowing in from center field. The 2-0. Breaking ball on the outside corner for a called strike. The count now goes to 2-1 on Yamato Sato. Sato has experienced the limited success he's had offensively, predominantly against the Moo so far this year. There's a pitch outside, throw it back down to first, and the tag not in time. So the count on Sato goes to 3 balls and 1 strike. Sato, right-handed batter. Holds the hands high, the 3-1. Swung on and popped up. Left of the pitcher's mound. Coming in is Espinoza at short, calling for it, and he will make the catch for the final out of the inning. So Reese Cordham gets a couple strikeouts and a pop-up to retire the Sodbusters in the top of the first. There were no runs, no hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. After a half inning, no score. The Moo will bat when we return. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
Now that's what a solid piece of wood sounds like. Look just past that left field wall at Moeller Field, you'll see Christensen Lumber, a solid lumber company for over 100 years. And there goes another ball into the lumber yard. Professional builders know Christensen Lumber is their home run hitter for quality materials. More contractors and woodworkers will tell you Christensen Lumber is the best choice to find quality cuts of lumber. Since 1923, Christensen Lumber. It's where the pros go. 714 South Main, just past the left field wall at Moeller Field. Lincoln Premium Poultry is excited for Fremont Moo baseball this summer. Hey, you're looking for a new opportunity? You can hit it out of the park with a job at Lincoln Premium Poultry. With a fantastic culture, great pay and benefits, and room for growth, Lincoln Premium Poultry is one of Fremont's best destinations for summer fun and employment. Just go to LincolnPremiumPoultry.com right now and check out all the job opportunities available.
Back to historic Moeller Field as we go to the bottom of the first inning. No score between the Fremont Moo and the Hastings Sodbusters. Well, let's set the defense for Hastings this evening. Out in left field is Jackson Crane. The center fielder is Alexio Delgado. And in right field, it's Sawyer Duddleston. At third base, Jack Borgman. Shortstop is Josh Printer. At second base, Luke Ray. Over at first base, Yamato Sato. Doing the catching is Matisse Crowell. And on the mound, Braden Cork, the Omaha native, who plays at Northeast Community College. 1-1 in the season, with a 1.71 earned run average. And Cork, as I mentioned, has done a little bit of everything for Hastings so far this year. He's pitched 21 innings. This will be his 10th appearance and his second start. He's 1-1 in the season. He's got 3 saves in his back pocket. He's given up 17 hits, 6 runs, 4 earned, struck out 29, and walked 10, and an impressive 1.71 ERA. So it'll be Braden Cork on the mound for the Hastings Sodbusters this evening. I want to remind you the final game of this 3-game set is tomorrow night at 7:05 here at historic Moeller Field, and it's 9 innings of winnings, and so there'll be giveaways taking place every single inning, and an opportunity for you to also win some Tommy's Express Works Wash giveaways that'll be taking place too. And every inning that the Moo win, there will be discounted prices on food and drink for the rest of the next inning that take place tomorrow night. And if the Moo win the ball game, you hold on to your general admission ticket, and you come to the next Wednesday night game, and you get in for half price. So a great opportunity for you to take in some of the specials for the Fremont Moo. All right, so Josh Blount will lead things off. Blount out of De Pere, Wisconsin, via Texas A&M Corpus Christi. He's batting .200 on the season, no home runs and 2 runs batted in. The left-handed batter steps in here against Braden Cork to begin the bottom of the first inning. The wind in the first pitch from Cork swung on and hit on the ground, back up the middle, into center field for a base hit. First pitch he saw, he sent it right back from where it came. So Josh Blount singles to begin the contest, and the Moo have the leadoff batter aboard here in the bottom of the first inning. So that's going to bring to the plate third baseman number 8, Isaac Bonner. Bonner's batting .182, no home runs, and he's driven in 4 so far this season. Bonner from Omaha via University of Sioux Falls. Stretched by Cork in the first pitch to Bonner. Breaking ball swung on a miss for strike 1. No balls and 1 strike to Bonner with Steven Espinoza to bat next. Well, it's been kind of a roller coaster ride here in the last week for the Moo. After a 6-game losing skid, they've now put together a 3-game winning streak. The 0-1. Bonner takes that fastball high. As the count evens, it's now 1 ball and 1 strike on Isaac Bonner. Josh Blount giving us the first hit of the contest on the first pitch he saw from Braden Cork in the bottom of the first inning. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch. Breaking ball, and it's fouled off at home plate. It's the count now, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Foul and just popped out of the glove of catcher Matisse Crowell, who's got the tools of ignorance on tonight. Blount straightaway lead over at first. Cork is set. Now the 1-2. And that's in the dirt. Good block by Crowell. And no advancement there by Josh Blount. So the count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes here on Isaac Bonner. Wind blowing straight in from center field now as the American flag is waving right at us. 2-2. Next pitch. Breaking ball bounced on the right side. Vega to his left, can't come up with it cleanly, and it bounces over into right field, and runners will be at the corners. It was going to be a difficult play, and that'll go as a hit for Isaac Bonner. So that was actually Luke Ray at second base. I beg your pardon. Ray was going to his right, and a long ways and had to slide to try to get there. Couldn't come up with it. So a couple of singles to begin the ball game for the Fremont Moo. And runners are at first and third with nobody out, and brings up the shortstop, Steven Espinoza. Espinoza batting .241 with 1 home run, and he's driven in 11. First pitch to Espinoza is going to miss for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes to Espinoza. Espinoza last night singled to start that 5th inning for the Moo. The 1-0. Espinoza swings and hits this ball in the air toward left field. Floating over is Jackson Crane, and he will make the catch, and he goes head over heels over the side wall. The runners are going to tag as the throw comes in, and out trying to go from first to second on the play is going to be Isaac Bonner, who got a late break from first base. A run is going to score in the play, so it ends up going as a double play, and a run scores. That was a odd play and a fantastic grab by Jackson Crane, who went head over heels over the side wall and then threw the ball back in from out of play. And I believe, okay, so when the ball was out of play, then the play is dead. So there is only one out. Only one out. And so it is not a double play. It's just 1 out recorded. And for Espinoza, he gets a sac fly, which brings in a run. It's 1-0. Here's Colin Pitts at the plate for the Moo. Stretching the pitch. Breaking ball on the outside corner for a strike. Yeah, once that player catches the baseball and he ends up going out of play, then the play is dead. And so that's why when Bonner advanced to second, although he got thrown out, that play did not happen. So it's no balls and 1 strike to Pitts. He takes a breaking ball for called strike 2. So the count on Colin Pitts is no balls and 2 strikes. Pitts batting .500. He's 1 for 2 on the year. No homers. He's driven in 1. Pitts from Centenary College to Louisiana via Lufkin, Texas, battling back from a quad injury and trying to give it a good go as the DH tonight. Turn and a pickoff play out to second base, but back to the bag is Isaac Bonner. Okay, we got a correction on the ruling. So there is 1 out, and being how the ball was grabbed in foul territory out of play, the runner can advance to second base, is what developed there. Here's the 0-2, fouled off to the right side. Yeah, once that ball is caught and then the player goes out of play, although it was a fantastic highlight reel catch, he takes the ball with him out of play, and then that kills that situation, and the runners are able to advance 1 base. There we go. No balls and 2 strikes here on Pitts, who swings and pops this ball up right side. Ray from second base going out behind first, and he will make the catch moving toward the line for out number 2. So Colin Pitts pops up for the second out of the inning, and there are 2 away. So that's going to bring to the plate now the catcher, number 5, Bridger Coleman. Coleman's batting .291, 1 home run, and he's driven in 11. 1-0 the Moo with the lead here in the bottom of the first after a sac fly by Steven Espinoza as Jackson Crane made a head-over-heels catch over the side wall down the left side. And it brought it a run. Here's the pitch to Coleman. He swings, hits this ball in the air to right center field. It's tagged pretty well, and it is going to be chased down. Nice play by the right fielder, Sawyer Duddleston, to make the catch for the final out of the inning. So that's going to do it for the Moo here in the bottom of the first, but Fremont does get 1 run, and they do it on 2 hits. There were no errors, and there was 1 runner left on base. We played 1-0 the Moo. Back with more in just a moment. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
Gentlemen, here at Weesey Plumbing and Excavating, our customer's duty is our duty.
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Now, you're Fremont's finest, and I want you people-pleasing plunger wranglers to remember here at Weesey, we don't stop fighting clogged drains, low water pressure, frozen pipes, until our residential and commercial customers are smiling. Am I making myself clear, you toilet snake and sink suckers?
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Now, our customers will find us in Fremont, on Facebook, and online at WeeseyPlum.com. Weesey Plumbing and Excavating. Your duty is our duty.
Fremont Moo Baseball is brought to you by Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, with 10 Omaha locations, including Fremont, Council Bluffs, and Norfolk. With delicious hand-battered, cooked-to-order Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, mouth-watering cane sauce, crinkle-cut fries, irresistible Texas toast, fresh coleslaw, plus freshly made tea and lemonade poured over their signature crushed ice. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, tasty supporters of Fremont Moo Baseball.
One inning complete at historic Moeller Field. A 1-0 Fremont Moo lead. Steven Espinoza with a sacrifice fly down the left side, and the highlight of the play was Jackson Crane going full bore into foul territory to make the catch, and then as he hit the sidewall, went head over heels out of play with the baseball, held on to it, and then the ruling was that being until the catch was made and he went out of play with the ball, then runners both were able to advance on the play, thus a run scoring and Isaac Bonner getting to second. Although, if it was not the ruling, Bonner would have been thrown out at second base on a late break towards second. There's a little bit of confusion there. But the Moo get a run, so Fremont leads it by a score of 1-0. So Reese Corden will go back to work, and he'll be facing the 5, 6, and 7 batters for the Sodbusters, Matisse Crowell, Jackson Crane, and Fred Bond. Fremont Moo Baseball is brought to you in part by the Dodge County Convention and Visitors Bureau. Rich Ray along with you tonight from historic Moeller Field. Alex Burstein's on public address this evening, and Jacob Johnson's running all your video controls. As it's a 1-0 ball game, as Matisse Crowell will step in against Reese Cordham. Crowell's batting 160, no homers. He's driven in 3 on the season. And the lefty Cordham is into the line in the first pitch of the second inning. The swung on and grounded sharply out to shortstop. Espinoza's got it. Fires at the first in time for the first out of the inning. So Crowell grounds to short, and there's one away. So that's going to bring up left fielder Jackson Crane. Probably wants to check and make sure his belt didn't bust when he went down to the left side and went stumbling out of play into what is affectionately called the cow pasture. So Crane at the plate. The first pitch from Cordham. Swung on and missed. Strike one. No balls and 1 strike to Jackson Crane, batting .289. No homers. He's driven in 10. Crane from Russellville, Arkansas. He also plays at Arkansas Tech. The 0-1. Fastball on the outside corner for a called strike. No balls and 2 strikes to Jackson Crane with Fred Bond to bat next. 1 out, nobody on, top of the second. 1-0 the Moo. The 0-2. Swung on and tapped right back to the mound. Cordham's got it, turns his body, tosses on over to Peterson at first, and there are 2 away. So 2 quick outs for Reese Cordham. And that will bring to the plate now the designated hitter number 8, Fred Bond. Bond's batting 154, no homers. He's driven in 7. Bond out of Chandler, Arizona via Scottsdale Community College. First pitch, high and outside for ball 1. Bond did the catching duties last night for the Sodbusters. We've seen him catch, DH, and he's even pitched a little bit for Hastings. Comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Good change of speed there by Reese Cordham. And the count is 1 ball and 1 strike on the Sodbuster designated hitter. Cordham getting a sign from Bridger Coleman. Comes the 1-1. Fastball hit off the hands, grounded to third base. Up with it and tossing it across off the line. Peterson will grab it and make the tag as the throw came across from Isaac Bonner, and that is the final out of the inning. So a quick 1-2-3 for Reese Cordham in the Fremont Moo in the top of the second. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We have played an inning and a half. 1-0 the Moo. More in a moment. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Tommy's Express Car Wash on East 23rd in Fremont. Have you given the Unlimited Tommy Club a try? Just download the Tommy's Express app, and guess what? When you download it now, you get your first month free. That's the Tommy Club, keeping your car clean every day. Wash as many times as you want each month. The Tommy Club starts at just $24.99 per month. Sign up today at Tommy's Express Car Wash in Fremont.
Buffalo Wild Wings is your headquarters for great food, cold drinks, and is the place to sit and watch the game. Wings, tenders, burgers, sandwiches, and wraps, tacos, and more. Get to try one of B-Dub's fantastic sauces. B-Dub's takeout and delivery is now Buffalo Wild Wings Go. For a limited time, add a 6 count of traditional or boneless wings and get them for free using promo code GOWINGS on all orders of $10 or more. Located at 1220 East 23rd Street, Suite 300 in Fremont. Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer, sports. We go to the bottom of the second. Historic Moeller Field. It's a 1-0 Fremont Moo lead as Reese Cordham has kept the Sodbusters hitless through the first 2 innings of play. And now Fremont will swing the bats one more time. It'll be the 6, 7, 8 batters, Miles Meadows, Carson Burnett, and Connor Peterson against Braden Cork. Fremont Moo Baseball is brought to you in part by Keel's Barbershop. To keep your hair and for the best haircut around, stop into Keel's at 88 West 6th Street in Fremont. So here's Miles Meadows coming to the plate. He is out of Solano Community College, hometown Fairfield, California. Meadows is batting .288, no home runs. He's driven in 7. Let's see if he can get on base to start things like Josh Blount did in the bottom of the first. First pitch to Meadows is a breaking ball from Cork, and it's in there for a strike. No ball is 1 strike to Miles Meadows with Carson Burnett to bat next. Cork peers over the top of the glove as he gets a sign from Crowell. The 0-1 is a fastball in the dirt. Count evens. It's now 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike to Miles Meadows. This one of 2 games taking place in the Independence League tonight. The 1-1. And a wave and a miss by Meadows as he was out in front. So the count now goes to 1-2. Oahe is taking on the Plainsmen in Pier tonight. We'll get you updated on that score coming up a little bit. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Meadows. Next pitch. And Meadows swings and fouls it back. Breaking ball up above the top of the zone. Something we've consistently seen out of Meadows is that he will kind of get his body out in front and then just a defensive hack there. Comes the 1-2. Swung on, popped up, right side, foul territory, coming down from first base, reaching up, and able to make the catch is Yamato Sato for out number 1. So Meadows pops up in foul ground for the first out here in the bottom of the second inning. So that's going to bring to the plate now left fielder number 20, Carson Burnett. Burnett out of Ohlone College via Poway, California. Batting .195, no homers. He's driven in 4. First pitch from Cork. It's a fastball high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Carson Burnett. A little bit of a break in the clouds just beyond the center field wall. The 1-0, and Burnett swings and misses. And the count now 1 ball and 1 strike. And we should see cloud cover throughout the evening here tonight with a severe thunderstorm watch in effect until midnight. The 1-1. And Burnett, a check swing, pop up. It's going to drop into right field for a base hit. Just kind of stopped halfway through the swing, made contact, and it fell into shallow right field. Sometimes it doesn't matter what it looks like as long as you get the job done, right? So Burnett able to single with 1 down and give the Moo a base runner here in the bottom of the second inning. So that's going to bring to the plate first baseman Connor Peterson. Peterson via Midland University, hometown Tucson, Arizona. He's batting .086, no homers. He's driven in 4. First pitch, Peterson swings and fouls this one back and out of play. No balls and 1 strike to Connor Peterson, the 8-hole hitter for the Moo tonight. And Hunter Snyder will be next. Fremont's put together 3 hits off Braden Cork here in an inning and a third. Here's the 0-1. And Peterson swings and pops this ball into the air toward right field. Coming on to Sawyer Duddleston. He'll make the catch, and there are 2 away. Retreating to first base is Burnett. So there are 2 down. And that'll bring to the plate now the second baseman, number 29, Hunter Snyder. Hunter is probably one of the players on the team that's had the biggest uptick in his batting average in the last week. .243 is where it is now. No homers. He's driven in 3. Burnett still down at first base, now with 2 down in the first pitch. Snyder takes a breaking ball down and in for ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes to Hunter Snyder. Out of St. John, Indiana, plays his ball at Columbia University. 1-0 the count on the left-handed hitting Snyder. Next pitch, fastball low and away. So Snyder ahead in the count now, 2 balls and no strikes. Well, I hope all you sports fans are enjoying our broadcast tonight. I know that you're all out of finding the College World Series and the Stanley Cup Finals, and that's all over with. There's a pitch that's in there for a strike. So the count now 2-1 Hunter Snyder. It's great to have you with us here on a Tuesday. Burnett straightaway lead from first. Cork set. Now turns, throws that direction. And Burnett back to the bag. 1-0. Fremont Moo with the lead. So stepping back in here is Hunter Snyder. They count of 2 balls and 1 strike. Stretch by Cork. And the pitch. And that's going to catch the outside corner for a strike. It's now 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count here on Hunter Snyder. Let's see if Burnett might be off and going here. Trying to test Crowell behind the plate or not. Cork ready. 2-2 pitch. Runner goes. Taken down low. Throw is going to be offline. That'll be a stolen base. So, putting the wheels in motion. Carson Burnett challenging the catcher. Getting a swipe, stolen base out of it. And now a runner in scoring position with 2 away. The count on Snyder, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Cork tucks that glove up underneath of his chin as he receives the sign and now puts the hands to the belt. The 3-2. Snyder takes it. Oh, called strike 3 on the inside corner to end the inning. So that's going to do it for Hunter Snyder as he's caught looking. And the first strikeout of the night for Braden Cork, and that will end the inning. So for the Moo, there were no runs on 1 hit. There were no errors. 1 runner left on base. We've played 2. It's 1-0 the Fremont Moo. And we'll return with more coming up in just a moment. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
If you're in need of lawn equipment products or repair, contact the professionals at Extreme Outdoor Power at 805 South Broad Street in Fremont. Bring in your lawn equipment and get a same-day free estimate. Call 402-721-1905 for more information or to set up an appointment. Plus, check out the power equipment accessories Extreme Outdoor Power has available. You'll see why Extreme Outdoor Power is the #1 choice for lawn mowers, competitive pricing, customer care, financing, and free estimates. Open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5 and Saturdays from 9 to 3. Extreme Outdoor Power, where they don't sell just mowers, they sell lifestyles. Book your next hotel stay at the Super 8 by Wyndham in Fremont. Conveniently located just minutes from historic downtown Fremont, the Fremont Splash Station, and the Fremont State Lakes. Our pet-friendly hotel offers affordable accommodations with easy access to all of our area's major attractions, including shopping, restaurants, and a multitude of outdoor activities the whole family can enjoy. Located at 1250 East 23rd Street. Book online now at wyndhamhotels.com/Super 8.
Back at historic Moeller Field, we're through 2 innings. Fremont Moo leading the Hastings Sodbusters by the score of 1-0. The Moo got a base hit from Carson Burnett, and he stole second with 2 down, but got stranded when Hunter Snyder struck out looking to end the inning. So as we go to the third for Hastings, it'll be the 8, 9, and 1 batters, Jack Borgman, Luke Ray, and Alexio Delgado against Reese Cordham. I want to remind you that Fremont Moo Baseball is brought to you in part by Bloom Optical. They are the eye care professionals, and they care about your eye care, your eyewear, but most importantly, they care about you. So here is Jack Borgman, who will lead things off. Playing third base this evening. Borgman's batting 169 with no home runs, and he's driven in 7 on the year. From Norfolk, Nebraska, plays ball at Northeast Community College in Norfolk. So Cordham to the line in the first pitch, and it's swung on and foul back. No balls and 1 strike to Jack Borgman. Well, Reese Cordham trying to make amends for last time he went out against Hastings. He ended up suffering a loss. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and hit towards center field. Coming on is Meadows, but it's going to drop down in front of him for a base hit. So Borgman gives the Sodbusters their first hit of the contest, a leadoff single here in the top of the 3rd inning. And that will bring up the 9-hole hitter, second baseman, number 19, Luke Ray. Ray is batting .212, no homers. He's driven in 2. He's out of Russellville, Arkansas, also plays ball at Arkansas Tech. First pitch from Cordham, and Ray shows bunt and pulls back, takes the ball. Bridger Coleman thought about throwing to first, and as he pulled back, the ball popped out of his hand. That's the count on Luke Ray as 1 ball and no strikes. 1-0 Fremont. We're in the top of the 3rd. There's the stretch by Cordham, the 1-0. And Ray takes a fastball down and in. Delayed steal, the throw on down to second, and out. Trying to get down to second base is Borgman on the play. So Borgman is caught stealing by Bridger Coleman. It goes 2-4 for out number 1. We count 2 balls and no strikes here on Luke Ray. So 1 away with nobody on base. Comes the 2-0 pitch. And that's a fastball low. So the count now goes to 3-0. 3-0 on the 9-hole hitter, Luke Ray. Next pitch on the way. On the outside corner for a strike. So the count now 3 balls and 1 strike on Ray. Outfield shaded just a hair to the right. 3-1 pitch. Swung on, bouncer over the mound. Espinoza at short's got it on the second hop. Sets and fires, and got him for the second out of the inning. So Luke Ray bounces out to shortstop for out number 2. So back to the top of the order now for the Sodbusters. And will be leadoff batter Alexio Delgado.
Number 13, Alexio.
Delgado's 0 for 1. He struck out looking his first time. Delgado in the games that the Moo have played against Hastings has predominantly been the 9-hole hitter, but he is the leadoff man here tonight. So Cordham takes the side from Bridger Coleman. The first pitch to Delgado. It's a fastball high and away, ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes to Delgado, 0 for 1. Struck out looking his first time around. Cordham's 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball is low. So the count now goes to 2 balls and no strikes. Fremont scored a run on a sacrifice fly down the left field line in foul territory. A Jackson Crane caught tumbling over the sidewall, the side fence. The 2-0 has popped up along the infield. Cordham is calling for it himself. Now Connor Peterson will take charge and makes the catch at the base of the mound for the final out of the inning. So Delgado pops up, and that's going to do it for the Sodbusters in the 3rd. In the inning, there were no runs. There was 1 hit. There were no errors, and nobody left. Through 2.5, it remains a 1-0 Fremont Moo lead. More coming up in a moment. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
Windstar Lines is a family-owned and operated charter bus company that has been serving customers nationwide since 1995. With 12 hubs across the U.S. and a varied fleet including minibuses, motor coaches, sleeper buses, and double-decker motor coaches, we are able to accommodate any size group, large or small, to any destination near or far. With almost 30 years in the travel and tourism industry, our reputation for superior safety, impeccable equipment, and unparalleled customer service makes us the right choice for your group transportation needs. Now hiring full and part-time drivers.
Trust your heart to the team at Methodist for expert cardiac care that makes a life-changing difference. From specialized testing and imaging to comprehensive surgical options, including the most advanced procedures, we provide the personalized care that you expect from the Methodist name. Learn more about our heart and vascular care by visiting bestcare.org/heart. That's bestcare.org/heart. Methodist, the meaning of care.
Welcome back to historic Moeller Field. We go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. It remains a 1-0 Fremont Moo lead as Reese Cordham has given up just 1 hit through 3 innings of work on the mound for the Fremont Moo. And offensively for the Moo in the bottom of the 3rd will be top of the order. Josh Blount, Isaac Bonner, and Steven Espinoza here against Braden Cork. We'll want to remind you that coming up tomorrow night will be 9 innings of winnings here at historic Moeller Field for Game 3 of this series, 7:05 start. And what that means is that there'll be giveaways each and every inning. So come on out and hold on to your general admission ticket because if the Moo win the ball game, next Wednesday when the Moo are at home, you can redeem that ticket to get in for a discounted price. And also, there will be giveaways throughout the night from Tommy's Express Car Wash and much, much more. 9 innings of winnings coming up tomorrow night here at historic Moeller Field in Fremont. So Josh Blount will step to the plate. Blount on the first pitch of the ball game from Braden Cork hit it right back up the middle in the center field for a base hit to get things started, and later came around and scored. So Cork will go to work here against Josh Blount in the bottom of the 3rd, and here's the first pitch. A breaking ball, which is at the top of the zone for a called strike. It's 0-1. A programming note for you. For those of you that are listening on Big Dog Country, 98.9 FM, 1340 AM KHUB, really, the programming is going to be interrupted by severe weather updates here throughout the evening as the 0-1 is going to be fouled off of the plate, so it's 0-2. So if you're listening on KHUB and you still want to catch the ball game, we are on Mixler.com/FMoo, and it's also on the Fremont Moo website. And, of course, our video is streaming live on YouTube at BSDN Live. We do have a severe thunderstorm watch for our listening area until midnight tonight. and some weather starting to roll into the area too. So want to keep you abreast of that. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Blount takes a fastball at the knees for called strike 3, and that's the first out of the inning. So second strikeout for Braden Cork, and there's one down here in the bottom of the third. So that's going to bring to the plate third baseman number 8, Isaac Bonner. Bonner is 1 for 1. He singled in the first inning on a bouncing ball between first and second that Luke Ray had to slide to try to get to, but couldn't come up with it cleanly. He swings in the first pitch here and pops it up along the infield out by second base. Printer, the shortstop, will call for it, one step on the second base side of the bag, and makes the catch for out number 2. So Bonner pops up, and quickly 2 down here in the bottom of the third inning. So that's going to bring to the plate the shortstop, number 18, Steven Espinoza. Espinoza delivered that sacrifice fly in foul territory down the left side to score Josh Blount back in the first. Cork's wind in first pitch to Espinoza is a breaking ball, which is at the bottom of the zone for a called strike. No balls and 1 strike to Espinoza out of Lompoc, California. Comes the 0-1 pitch. And he went through, says Jeff Kopecki on his check swing. So he's down in the count, no balls and 2 strikes. 0-2 here on Espinoza with 2 outs and nobody on in the bottom of the third. Cork winds the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball, waved at and missed. It bounces away from Crowell over to the left side. Picked up. The throw on down to first base will not be in time. So it's going to be a strikeout and a wild pitch. So give Cork his third strikeout of the night, but the wild pitch gets Espinoza down to first base. So the inning continues with 2 down. And it's going to bring to the plate now the designated hitter, number 16, Colin Pitts. Pitts popped up to second base his first time. Cork's first pitch to Pitts. Swung on and fouled back to our right and out of play. No balls and 1 strike here to Colin Pitts with Bridger Coleman to bat next. 1-0 in favor of the Fremont Moo. We're in the bottom of the third. The Moo trying to pick up their 4th straight win. Comes the 0-1. Breaking ball, and Pitts hits it high in the air down the right field line, but it's going to slice foul out of play. Giving chase with Sawyer Duddleston. Duddleston had to work with that side fence and also the tarp, which is all the way down in the right corner as well, but that ball clearly out of play. And the count, no balls and 2 strikes there on Colin Pitts. See if Espinoza might be thinking about taking off and going here, as we saw the Moo get a stolen base off Matisse Crowell earlier. The 0-2. Swing and a miss by Pitts as he chased one high for strike 3. So 3 strikeouts in the inning for Braden Cork. He's got 4 total, and that'll do it for the Moo in the third. There were no runs, no hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. We've played 3 at historic Moeller Field. 1-0 the Moo. Back with more coming up in just a moment. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
We target cancers with precision technology. We save lives with advanced heart procedures. We deliver exceptional care for the most vulnerable pregnancies. We are Methodist. With a reputation built on generations of trust, our passion is shaping the future with innovative treatments, the newest advancements, and the compassion you deserve. Our greatest impact is your healthiest life. Methodist, the meaning of care.
Fremont's place to be is The Door in downtown Fremont. Open Monday through Saturday from 10 to 1 a.m. and Sundays from 11 to 1 a.m. The Door has great food, drinks, and an outdoor patio that is second to none. The grill is always on at The Door, and all items are available for takeout. Call 402-727-8911 to place your order. Follow The Door on Facebook, located at 325 North Main Street in Fremont. The Door, beer, booze, burgers, and other stuff.
Back at historic Moeller Field, we're through 3 innings. The Fremont Moo leading the Hastings Sodbusters by a score of 1-0, as Reese Cordham will get ready to work his 4th inning of action. He'll be facing the 2, 3, and 4 batters, Josh Printer, Sawyer Duddleston, and Yabato Sato. No runs, 1 hit, no errors for the Sodbusters. 1 run, 3 hits, and no errors for the Fremont Moo. Fremont Moo Baseball is brought to you in part by Inspro, a Marsh McLennan agency, your partner in managing risk. Your future is limitless. Let Inspro take you there. Go to marshmma.com to learn more. So here's Josh Printer that will lead things off. Printer drew a base on balls in the first inning, but he got stranded at first base. So the talented Sodbuster shortstop will step in as Cordham will get ready to deliver the first pitch here at the top of the fourth inning. First offering is a breaking ball on the outside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. No balls and one strike to Josh Prenner with Sawyer Duddleston to bat next. Comes the 0-1 pitch on the way. Breaking ball a little bit outside. Count evens now. It's 1-1. The other game going on in the Independence League tonight is in Pierre. The Oahe Zap taking on the Plainsmen. They're at the top of the sixth, and Oahe leads it 5-4. 1-1 pitch is outside. And they count out 2 balls and 1 strike on Josh Prenner. Comes the 2-1 pitch on the way now. And it's fouled off the hands. And the pitch rode inside on Prenner. And they count out 2 balls and 2 strikes. Checking the National Sports Scoreboard tonight. As I mentioned, with College World Series and the Stanley Cup Finals done, pretty much the highlight is Major League Baseball. The 2-2 misses outside. It's now 3 balls and 2 strikes on Josh Prenner. Bottom of the 7th inning at Camden Yards. Cleveland is leading Baltimore by a score of 8-7. Bottom of the 7th in St. Pete, it's the Tampa Bay Rays over Seattle, 6-3. Here's a pitch that is swung on and fouled off, and it remains 3 balls and 2 strikes on Prenner. Subway Series taking place. Top of the 5th inning. The New York Mets playing at home lead the New York Yankees 6-1. Bottom of the 5th inning in Cincinnati, the Pirates lead the Reds 8-2. Prenner steps out of the batter's box here for just a moment. Top of the 6th inning at Fenway Park, Toronto on top of Boston 9-2. And the Braves and the Cardinals, they're delayed because of weather at Busch Stadium. 3-2 pitch. Swung on, broken bat, pop up, foul territory right side. It drops as a foul ball. And Prenner will have to go get himself a new bat. Bottom of the 2nd inning in Houston, the Astros lead the Rockies 5-0. Bottom of the 2nd inning on the south side of Chicago, the White Sox are leading the Dodgers 3-1. Bottom of the 3rd at Kauffman Stadium, Kansas City leading Miami 1-0. Midway through the 3rd inning in Milwaukee, it's Texas on top of the Brewers 1-0. One final from earlier today, Detroit, a winner over Philadelphia in Motown, 4-1, the final score there. And there are 4 late games coming up tonight. Oakland is at L.A. against the Angels. The Twins are at the Diamondbacks. Washington at San Diego. And the Cubs are at the Giants. That's the updated Major League Baseball scoreboard. 3-2 pitch, swung on and hit in the air toward right. Floating back on the move, shy of the track, reaching up and making the catch is Josh Blount for out number 1. So Prenner flies out to right field for the first out here in the top of the 4th inning. So it's going to bring to the plate right fielder Sawyer Duddleston. Duddleston is 0 for 1. He struck out looking against Cordham in the 1st inning. 1 out, nobody on. We're in the top of the 4th. 1-0 the Moo. First pitch to Duddleston. Fastball down and in for ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes to the 3-hole hitter. Yamato Sato will be next. Cordham winds. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. That's high and outside. So the count now goes to 2-0. 2-0 on Sawyer Duddleston. Next offering by Cordham. Breaking ball in there at the knees for a called strike. It's now 2-1. Reese Cordham played his high school ball at Lincoln Pius X. And if you go up and talk to him like I have and the coaches have, he looks exactly like Caden Van Hale, who's on this team. The pitch is foul back. It's now 2-2. Really? I mean, it's fooled Connor McGonigal. It fooled me. I went to do an interview with him, and I said, okay, we're going to interview Caden Van Hale. And he goes, I'm Reese Cordham. I said, I'm so sorry. And he goes, I'm getting that from a lot of people. They look exactly alike. The 2-2, fastball low. And so the count now is full. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Sawyer Duddleston. One's right-handed, one's left-handed. Both of them got the little mustache going. 3 balls and 2 strikes on Duddleston. Next pitch. Swung on, hit off the hands, grounder left side. Bonner's got it from 3rd, tosses across, and there are 2 away. So Sawyer Duddleston bounces out to 3rd base for the 2nd out. And with 2 down, it'll bring up the Sodbuster first baseman, Yamato Sato. Sato's 0 for 1. Swung in a 3-0 pitch, actually a 3-1 pitch, I beg your pardon, in the 1st inning, and he popped up to Espinoza at shortstop. So Cordham trying to make this a quick 4th as well. First pitch to Sato. High and outside, ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. It is a light power hitting league this year for the Independence League. This pitch in the dirt. It's now 2-0. Between these two teams, a total of 7 home runs combined on the year. Fremont's got 4. Hastings has 3. Understandable for the Sodbusters because they play in practically the Grand Canyon there at Duncan Field. Here comes the 2-0. And that ball's down low. It's now 3 balls and no strikes. But the team that's really hit the baseball with average and power has been Spearfish. The 3-0. Swung on by Sato, and he fouls it down the right side. So Yamato Sato going after a 3-0 breaking ball and fouled it off. So the count now 3 balls and 1 strike to the Sodbuster first baseman. Court him into the line and the pitch. On the outside corner with that breaking ball for strike 2. So the count full here on Yamato Sato. 3 balls and 2 strikes. He's back in the box as he crouches in closer to home plate. Cordham's 3-2. Swung on, foul out of play. Pitch might have been ball 4. So Jeff Kopecky will get more baseballs here from Fremont pitcher Alex Oliver, who has kind of relegated those duties throughout the year, home and away. It's kind of fun to watch these teams have some fun, too, on foul balls that get hit back to the batter's box because it seems like a player from each team will sprint to try to get to the baseball to see who gets it first. There comes the 3-2. Down and in, ball 4. So a base on balls, the second given up by Reese Cordham tonight. And Yamato Sato is aboard with 2 down here in the top of the 4th inning. So that extends the inning. And now we have a lightning delay. So now we have a lightning delay here at historic Moeller Field. So we're going to have a delay here at 7:55 p.m. We are in the top of the 4th inning with 2 outs. And the Fremont Moo are leading the Hastings Sodbusters by a score of 1-0. So we will ride this out. And if you're not familiar, we've been through one of these already this year. And what occurs is that every time that there's a lightning strike within about an 8-mile radius, that the ball game is delayed 30 minutes. And every time there's another lightning strike that pops up in that area, it's another 30 minutes that takes place. So we're in a lightning delay. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll recap what's happened here so far in the ball game. And then we'll get things back to regularly scheduled programming on KHUB. And we'll wait things out here on Mixlr and also on YouTube as well. 1-0, the Moo with the lead in the top of the 4th with 2 outs and nobody on. We'll return to the more in just a moment. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
Find your purpose with work that matters. Methodist is hiring for clinical and non-clinical positions throughout our health system. Join a team that's making a difference and take advantage of a range of benefits like medical, vision and dental, flexible scheduling, and tuition assistance. To find all of our opportunities and apply online, go to bestcare.org/jobs. That's bestcare.org/jobs. Methodist, the meaning of care.
Play in the Nebraska Lottery today for your chance to win. Play Trucks and Bucks for your chance to win one of 7 remaining Ford F-150s. Top prize odds are 1 in 336,000. The Nebraska Lottery has provided funding, fortune, and fun to the Cornhusker State for 30 years. The Nebraska Lottery has also given back $978 million to Nebraska through education, wildlife habitats, and the Nebraska State Fair. Stop by a local retailer and pick up a ticket for one of your favorite games today. The Nebraska Lottery. Must be 19. Please play responsibly.
Back at historic Moeller Field in Fremont, Rich Ray along with you tonight, and we are in a weather delay here at historic Moeller Field. The teams were called off the field here about 2 minutes ago. Lightning is starting to pop up in the area, and so this ball game will be delayed until we hopefully get the lightning out of the area. But that might be a struggle here tonight because the entire eastern Nebraska area is in a severe thunderstorm watch until midnight tonight. Right now, it's 7:57 local time, and as teams will usually do, they find ways to entertain themselves, and the pitchers, they play hacky sack in front of the Moo dugout. So a lightning delay has halted things here, and it did so at 7:55 p.m. To recap what has occurred so far, Reese Cordham was able to give up a 1-out walk in the first inning, and they keep the Sodbusters from scoring. Fremont got on the board in the bottom of the first when Josh Blount led off the inning with a single. Isaac Bonner singled as well to put runners at the corners, and then Steven Espinoza hit a 0-1 pitch down the left field line, and Jackson Crane, the left fielder, went full head of steam and made the catch in foul territory and hit the sidewall waist high, went head over heels out of play. And as soon as he was out of play, then with the baseball, then the runners were legally able to advance. So Steven Espinoza gets a sacrifice fly, bringing in Josh Blount, and Isaac Bonner was able to advance in the play as well. And Fremont led at 1-0 at the end of the first inning. And that's where we stand so far. And as far as the two pitchers are concerned, Reese Cordham has worked a total of 3 2/3. He's given up just 1 hit. He has walked 2, and he has struck out 2. So he's let his defense do a lot of the work as well. Braden Cork for Hastings has worked 3 innings, given up 1 run off of 3 hits, and he struck out a total of 4 and has not walked a batter as of yet. So that's where we stand. Once again, it is a 1-0 lead in favor of the Fremont Moo. And we take a look at the schedule for both of these teams. Tomorrow, these two teams wrap up their 3-game set. And then on Thursday, the Moo will open up a 2-game series with the Nebraska Prospects. That'll be on Thursday and Friday, 7:05 each night. Hastings, after the Wednesday game, have Thursday and Friday off before they travel to Pierre, and will play Oahe over the weekend in a 2-game set on Saturday and Sunday. But for the Moo, for the remainder of the week, they've got Hastings tomorrow to wrap up the 3-game series, and then they welcome in the Prospects Thursday and Friday, and then Saturday begins a 2-game series with the league-leading Casper Spuds, who claim the championship of the first half of the Independence League. And those two teams, who are 2-2 against each other so far this season, will meet up Saturday and Sunday, 7:05 on Saturday and 5:05 coming up on Sunday. Speaking of which, for the games that are coming up here for the remainder of the week, tonight is college night here at historic Moeller Field. The Hawaiian theme is fans that have wore their Hawaiian-themed apparel are getting in for half-price general admission ticket tonight. There's 2-for-1 specials on general admission tickets, popcorn, and hot dogs. And also free the door cups are given away tonight. And if you take that door cup down to the door in downtown Fremont, you get $1 off a draft beer at the door. And after the game tonight, there's a post-game meal and post-game party with DJ Laser coming up later tonight as well. Tomorrow, when the Moo take on the Sodbusters, it's Winning Wednesday, 9 innings of winnings, and all raffle proceeds will go to a non-profit of the night. And every inning that the Moo win tomorrow night, it's $1 off food and drinks, excluding candy, until the next inning. If the Moo win, you win. And if the Moo win tomorrow night, you keep your ticket, you bring it to the next Wednesday game, and it is a free general admission ticket to the next Wednesday ball game. And then there's also Tommy's Express Works Wash giveaways that are taking place tomorrow as well. Thursday, when the Moo bring in the Nebraska Prospects, it is Thirsty Thursday, and the theme is Scary Dairy Halloween. On Thursday night, it's $3 16-ounce Bud Lights, $3 Busch, $3 Michelob Ultra beers. There will be $1 off Coke products and $1 off Dasani products. And it's a Halloween costume contest on Thursday night. The best costume at the ball game gets an upgrade to the home plate club for a future game. And the runner-up wins a choice of a Moo t-shirt or a hat. All participants will earn 2 Flex free general admission tickets to a future game as well. On Friday night, when the Moo take on the Prospects at 7:05, it's Fireworks Friday and First Responders Night. There will be a post-game fireworks show, and all first responders, including emergency medical services, EMS personnel, firefighters, and police officers, will receive a free general admission ticket with their valid ID on Friday night. Saturday, when the Moo take on the Casper Spuds at 7:05, it's Salute to Service Saturday. And if you wear your, the Moo will be wearing their special Stars and Stripes jersey on Saturday, presented by the Fremont Area Sports Coalition. And all military personnel, active or retired, will receive a free general admission ticket to the game Saturday night with their military ID, and veterans will be honored throughout the game. And so that's a look at what's taking place. And then, of course, on Sunday is Buffalo Wild Wings Swing for Wings and Family Fun Day as well. So that takes you through the remainder of the week, all part of this 16-game homestand that the Moo have. And we're in Game 2 of the 16-game homestand taking place here this evening. And right now we are in a weather delay. Lightning was reported within the area, and that was at, at 7:55 p.m., So we've been riding that out for about 8 minutes here, and every time that there's a lightning strike within the area, you have to wait another 30 minutes before the players can resume action back on the field. So we're in a little delay. Top of the 4th, 2 down, nobody on. The Moo leading the Hastings Sodbusters 1-0. For our listeners on Big Dog Country, 98.9 FM and 1340 AM KHUB, right now I believe that there is severe weather coverage that is taking place. And for those of you that are listening in on Mixlr.com/FMoo and watching on YouTube on BSD and Live, we're going to go ahead and go to silence before we will resume action. So again, weather delay, 2 down. Top of the 4th, Fremont leads it 1-0. We'll be back with more when we have the opportunity to play some baseball. This is Fremont Moo Baseball. Welcome you back to Historic Moeller Field in Fremont. Rich Ray along with you this evening. It's game 2 of a 3-game series between the Fremont Moo and the Hastings Sodbusters. And we are currently in a weather delay, 20 minutes delayed thus far. And this weather delay is there was reported some lightning that was in the area. And the Fremont Moo lead this ball game by a score of 1-0 in the top of the 4th inning when play was halted. The Sodbusters had Yamato Sato at first base after just drawing a walk. So there will be a runner at first with 2 down when we resume action. And from what we understand, it looks like that we'll probably wait out the required 30 minutes. So that would be about another 10 minutes from right now, I believe, that when we would resume play. So in the meantime, we were able to catch up yesterday with tonight's starting pitcher, Reese Cordham. And he is this evening's Moo mid-game interview.
After our Moo mid-game interview, we're joined by Reese Cordham, left-handed pitcher for the Fremont Moo. And halfway through the season, what's this experience been like for you?
It's been a lot of fun. First time getting to play summer ball. Just finished up my freshman year, so it's been really fun. Very chill. Got to meet a lot of new guys, so it's been a fun experience so far.
Reese, take us through your baseball career. Lincoln Pius, where you played high school ball. Did you play some summer ball, like Legion ball, stuff like that too?
Yeah, I played for the Union Bank Legion ball under Alex Heidemann, one of my favorite coaches I've had. He helped with summer ball a lot, helped me out a lot with recruiting and everything like that. So yeah, I was a first baseman and pitcher in summer ball my whole life for Pius. So yeah.
Let the listeners know, familiarity-wise, where Fort Scott is from and what that experience has been like for you.
Fort Scott is in southeast Kansas, about an hour and a half south of Kansas City, and it's been a lot of fun down there. JUCO baseball, it's definitely a grind. Playing in the Kansas Jayhawk Community College Conference, which is one of the toughest out there. You're playing a lot of guys every week, so it's a lot of fun. Coach Hill, he's been very great for me, and he's really helped me out with my experience and getting me ready. So, yeah.
What has your role been at Fort Scott? Have you been a starter, reliever, closer? What's that been like?
So, I'd say about in February, Coach Hill had a talk with me, and he said I'll be suited up, but I might be redshirting. And we ended up going through a lot of bullpen early on, some injuries, some guys not pitching well. So he named me the midweek starter right away to start the year. And about the last month of the season, I'm very thankful I got to be our Game 4 starter in conference series. So about the last 4 games of conference, I was the starter. So it was a fun experience, definitely. So I've been a starter the whole time down in Fort Scott.
And this is carried over into your summer league ball where you've been doing some starting. You like that?
Yeah, I've always been a starter my whole life. I mean, they just think, I just have enough endurance to go out there and be able to give like 5 or 6 innings every game. So that's what I like doing.
Just baseball, or did you play any basketball? You're kind of tall.
I played a little bit of basketball about 3rd through 8th grade, but I was a football, baseball guy in high school. Defensive end, tight end, so
very good. Fun. You got a favorite pro sports team?
I'd say the Los Angeles Angels. Really? Once Pujols went from the Cardinals to the Angels when I was about 5 or 6 years old, I always liked Pujols, so the Angels have been my team.
And what are you studying in school?
I'm just doing my general education at Fort Scott, and then I'll probably go into marketing at the 4-year level.
Reese Cordham joining us. Thanks so much. Good luck the rest of the year.
Thank you.
Reese Cordham, who's the starting pitcher for the Moo tonight, is the subject of our Moo mid-game interview. Again, we're in a weather delay here at Historic Moeller Field, and we have been delayed here for about 23 minutes. So we are anticipating this game to resume coming up in a little less than 10 minutes from now, I would venture. And so we'll keep you abreast on how things are developing right there. But it's 1-0. Fremont with the lead. The Moo were able to get a sacrifice fly by Steven Espinoza on a foul out on the left side of the Jackson Crane, actually caught tumbling over the sidewall, and it allowed Josh Blount to score the game's lone run of the contest. The other game going on in the Independence League Baseball Association tonight is in Pierre, where the Oahe Zap are leading the Plainsmen. That score is 9-7, and that ball game is in the bottom of the 7th inning. So Oahe, who defeated the Plainsmen last night, trying to take 2 in that series. And Oahe will then have tomorrow off before they go to they host Casper on Thursday. And the Plainsmen continue their road schedule as they'll head to Spearfish coming up on Thursday as well. Let's go to the Major League Baseball scoreboard and check games that are currently in progress at Camden Yards in Baltimore. They're in the bottom of the 9th. Cleveland leads Baltimore 10-8. Bottom of the 8th inning in Tampa Bay, the Rays on top of the Mariners 9-3. Bottom of the 6th inning at Citi Field in New York, the Mets leading the Yankees 7-1. They're at the end of 6 in Cincinnati, where the Pirates on top of the Reds 9-4. Bottom of the 7th inning in Boston, Toronto leads the Red Sox 9-4. Atlanta and St. Louis, they are delayed by weather at Busch Stadium in St. Louis at this time. At the end of the 4th inning, Houston leads Colorado 5-0. Top of the 4th inning in Chicago, the Dodgers and the White Sox are tied at 3. Bottom of the 5th inning, Kansas City leads Miami 1-0. Bottom of the 5th inning, it's Milwaukee leading Texas by a score of 2-1. A final from earlier, Detroit a winner over Philadelphia 4-1. And then 4 other games coming up later tonight. Actually, it's just become official. The Atlanta and St. Louis ball game, that has been postponed at Busch Stadium. The 4 games coming up later tonight in the Bigs as Oakland at Los Angeles' Angels, Minnesota's at Arizona, Washington at San Diego, and the Chicago Cubs are at the San Francisco Giants. So that's the updated Major League Baseball scoreboard. Okay, players are making their way back out on the field. The umpires are making their way back out there as well. And this might be hit or miss throughout the night because on my Lightning app I've got over by the North Bend and Morris Bluff area, which is about 15 miles west of here. There is lightning that's starting to pop up in that area too. So we'll see if we can consistently get baseball played here this evening or not. But we're about ready to resume. Here at historic Moeller Field. As Reese Cordham is starting to throw some warm-up tosses. But I know that the umpires and also the game administration will be keeping an eye to the west of some of the storm action that's taking place there. All right, so we're ready to resume baseball. As it'll be Matisse Crowell who will be coming to the plate. He is 0 for 1 tonight. Crowell is 0 for 1. He grounded out to shortstop his first time around. Yamato Sato is the base runner at first with 2 down here in the top of the 4th inning. 1-0 with the Fremont Moo in front. So Crowell will step in as Reese Cordham retoes the rubber, and we'll look in. Takes a look over at Sato. First pitch is going to be at the top of the zone for a called strike. No balls and 1 strike to Matisse Crowell. So officially, a 28-minute weather delay here at historic Moeller Field. Next pitch will miss. The count evens up here on Crowell. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 on the right-handed hitting catcher. Next pitch is swung on, and it's going to be roped into left field. That's going to be a base hit. It'll be picked up along the warning track and tossed back in, and that'll be a double for Matisse Crowell. And he gives the Sodbusters their second hit of the ball game. That's the first extra base hit of the contest. As Crowell doubles, Sato gets to third, and runners are at second and third with 2 down. So it's going to bring up the left fielder, number 12, Jackson Crane. And Bridger Coleman wants to go on out and chat here with Reese Cordham with a runner in scoring position, make sure they get their indicators straight. So Hastings with a scoring threat here in the top of the 4th. And Cordham with the runners at second and third will work out of the windup. So here's the line in the first pitch. And it's going to be grounded to the left side. Bonner diving to his left, up with it, spins, throws. Nice play in the inning. Isaac Bonner with a stellar play over at third base. Going to his left, able to field, pop back up, and gun down Crane for out number 3. And that strands 2 runners on the bases. So for the Sodbusters in the 4th, there were no runs. On 1 hit, there were no errors, and there were 2 runners left on base. Midway through the 4th, it's a 1-0 Fremont Moo lead. And we'll return to more here in just a moment. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
Fremont's place to be is The Door in downtown Fremont. Open Monday through Saturday from 10 to 1 a.m. and Sundays from 11 to 1 a.m. The Door has great food, drinks, and an outdoor patio that is second to none. The grill is always on at The Door, and all items are available for takeout. Call 402-727-8911 to place your order. Follow The Door on Facebook, located at 325 North Main Street in Fremont. The Door, beer, booze, burgers, and other stuff.
Find your purpose with work that matters. Methodist is hiring for clinical and non-clinical positions throughout our health system. Join a team that's making a difference and take advantage of a range of benefits like medical, vision and dental, flexible scheduling, and tuition assistance. To find all of our opportunities and apply online, go to bestcare.org/jobs. That's bestcare.org/jobs. Methodist, the meaning of care.
Back at historic Moeller Field in Fremont after we resumed play after a 28-minute weather delay. Actually, that was a 27-minute weather delay this evening. Matisse Crowell doubled to the left field fence to put runners at second and third, and then Jackson Crane hit a hot shot to the hold short that Isaac Bonner was able to go to his left glove, pop up, spin, and throw, and retire Crane for the final out of the inning. So it remains 1-0 as we go to the bottom of the fourth, and Bridger Coleman will lead things off for Fremont. Coleman 0 for 1. He flew out to right field his first time around as Braden Cork resumes pitching on the mound. And here's the first pitch to the bottom of the fourth inning, and Coleman swings and misses at a breaking ball. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 to Bridger Coleman. Keeping an eye on the sky throughout the rest of the night here because I think we've got weather that's starting to pop up all around here in the Fremont area. Comes the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball at the bottom of the zone, strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes on Bridger Coleman. Miles Meadows will be next. 0-2 pitch. Swung on, bouncing ball up the third base side. That's going to be a foul ball. Coleman just out in front of it. And made contact but chopped it foul. So, the Moo catcher steps back in, down 0-2. Cork winds and delivers. Coleman spins away from one high and tight. This is the count now, 1 ball and 2 strikes on Coleman. The Moo have out hit the Sodbusters tonight, 3-2. 1-2. Coleman takes a breaking ball that bounces out of the glove of Crowell. Count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Noticed it last night. Starting to happen right now. We can hear the cicadas that are in the trees that are out and around our area. Comes the 2-2 pitch. Coleman waves and misses at a breaking ball for strike 3. So another strikeout for Braden Cork, his 5th strikeout of the night. And there's 1 down here in the bottom of the 4th inning. So that'll bring up Miles Meadows. And that's been the one bugaboo about the Moo offense this year is that the strikeouts have just been way up. Fremont struck out 12 times last night in a win. Miles Meadows takes this pitch down low for ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes on Meadows. 1 out, nobody on. We're in the bottom of the 4th. 1-0 pitch. Meadows takes a breaking ball high. So Cork falls behind in the count here. 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 on Miles Meadows. Next pitch. And he swings and misses at a breaking pitch. And so the count now goes to 2-1. Carson Burnett will be next. 1-0 Fremont lead. We're in the bottom of the 4th after working through a 27-minute weather delay. The 2-1. Meadows tried to check his swing, but takes a breaking ball for strike 2. So count's even on Miles Meadows. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The wind, the 2-2 pitch. Fastball, foul out of play to the right side as Meadows just got a piece of it and keeps the at-bat alive. Final game of the 3-game series tomorrow night at 7:05 right here at historic Moeller Field. Comes the 2-2. Meadows swings, pops it in the air toward right. Coming in is Duddleston. He's underneath of it, and he'll make the catch for the 2nd out of the inning. So Miles Meadows flies out to right field for out number 2. That's going to bring to the plate now the left fielder, number 20, Carson Burnett. Burnett singled on an excuse-me check swing in the 2nd inning. He stopped his swing halfway through and made contact, and it dropped in the shallow right. First pitch to Burnett. He takes a fastball in the inside corner for a strike. 0-1 to Burnett, who later stole a base in the 2nd, but he got stranded. 0-1 pitch. Burnett takes a breaking ball off the corner. And count evens. It's now 1 ball and 1 strike. If Burnett gets on, we'll see Connor Peterson next. Here comes the 1-1. Burnett swings and pops this ball into the air to right field. And Duddleston, over in the gap, will make the catch for the final out of the inning. So that's going to do it for the Moo as Braden Cork sets down Fremont in order in the fourth, 3 up and 3 down. After 4 complete, Fremont leads at 1-0. It's time for a bathroom break, and it's brought to you by WC Plumbing and Excavating. When something messy breaks, remember your duty is our duty at WC Plumbing. Call 721-6908.
Gentlemen, here at Weesey Plumbing and Excavating, our customers' duty is our duty.
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Now, you're Fremont's finest, and I want you people-pleasing plunger wranglers to remember here at Weesey, we don't stop fighting clogged drains, low water pressure, frozen pipes, until our residential and commercial customers are smiling. Am I making myself clear, you toilet snake and sink suckers?
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Now, our customers will find us in Fremont, on Facebook, and online at WeeseyPlum.com. Weesey Plumbing and Excavating. Your duty is our duty.
Play in the Nebraska Lottery today for your chance to win. Play Trucks and Bucks for your chance to win one of 7 remaining Ford F-150s. Top prize odds are 1 in 336,000. The Nebraska Lottery has provided funding, fortune, and fun to the Cornhusker State for 30 years. The Nebraska Lottery has also given back $978 million to Nebraska through education, wildlife habitats, and the Nebraska State Fair. Stop by a local retailer and pick up a ticket for one of your favorite games today. The Nebraska Lottery. Must be 19. Please play responsibly.
Welcome back to historic Moeller Field. We're working with the top of the 5th. Fremont Moo leading the Hastings Sodbusters by a score of 1-0. And for Hastings, it'll be the 7-8-9 batters, Fred Bond, Jack Borgman, and Luke Ray against Reese Cordum. Cordum has scattered 2 hits over 4 innings of work, and he has struck out 2. First pitch to Fred Bond. It's on the outside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. No balls and 1 strike to Bond, the designated hitter. Fremont 3 hits tonight to the Sodbusters 2. The 0-1 pitch swung on and hit through the right side into right field for a base hit. Bond going with that breaking pitch and just able to slap it into right, going the opposite way. And Bond gives the Sodbusters their 3rd hit this evening. So the leadoff batter is aboard here in the top of the 5th. It'll bring to the plate 3rd baseman Jack Borgman. Borgman singled in the 3rd inning, but then got caught stealing by Bridger Coleman. There's a stretch by Cordum and the pitch. And it's at the top of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. All right, let's do some Moo trivia tonight. How's that sound? You can chime in with us on our Mixler chat. Of course, we're broadcasting audio streaming at mixler.com/fmoo. Here's a pitch. That's high for a ball. Snap down, throw down to first, runner's back. It's 1-1. And also you can chime in on our YouTube live chat as well and see if you can come up with the correct answer to tonight's trivia question. All for fun and games as this pitch misses high. 2 balls and 1 strike. So tonight we're moving along to the Seattle Mariners for trivia. Here's the 2-1. Swung on and popped in the air on the right side. A foul ball, which will be out of play. So the count out, 2 balls and 2 strikes on Jack Borgman. So here's our trivia question tonight. Which jersey number did Ken Griffey Jr. wear while he played for the Seattle Mariners? What jersey number did Ken Griffey Jr. wear when he played for the Seattle Mariners? This pitch misses down low. So the count on Borgman is full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. If you know the correct answer, chime in. See if you get it right. You can go to Mixler.com. Here's a bouncing ball to Bonner. At third, his throw off the line, but able to come off the bag is Snyder and catch it and then step back on the bag to get the force for the first out of the inning. So Borgman reaches on the fielder's choice, and Bond is forced out 5-4 for round number 1. So with 1 down, it'll bring to the plate Hastings second baseman Luke Ray. Ray 0 for 1. He grounded out to shortstop his first time. Runner goes. The ball is swung on and hit into right field, and it's going to drop in for a base hit and will roll all the way to the warning track. It'll be picked up by Blount, and the throw coming on out to Peterson. Now the throw going to third base, and the tag is going to be applied and out. Trying to get to third base on the play is Luke Ray, but it's going to end up tying the ball game. So Luke Ray gets an RBI double, scoring Borgman. And then Ray is out 9-3-5 for out number 2. So here's Alexio Delgado at the plate. And the first pitch is in there for a called strike. No balls and 1 strike to Alexio Delgado. Score tied at 1 here in the top of the 5th as the next pitch is fouled off. And now the count is no balls and 2 strikes on Delgado. So it makes you wonder if maybe that weather delay affected Reese Cordham just a bit. No balls, 2 strikes. Next pitch on the way. Breaking ball swung on a pull foul down the left side. So again, you can go to Mixlr, that's mixlr.com/FMoo, and also chime in with us on our YouTube live chat. Comes the 0-2 pitch on the way. That's high for a ball, 1-2. Once again, the trivia question: what jersey number did Ken Griffey Jr. wear when he played for the Seattle Mariners? 1-2 pitch misses. Count evens out, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Played for the Mariners for 10 years, did Ken Griffey Jr. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Next pitch. Swung on, hit in the air toward left. Floating back is going to be over the head of the Moo left fielder Carson Burnett. He plays it off the warning track, tosses it back in, and that's going to be a double. Second double of the inning. And this one coming from Alexio Delgado. So another runner in scoring position with 2 down. It's going to bring the shortstop, Josh Printer. So tie game at 1 here in the top of the 5th. And Cordham will work on Printer. The pitch. Fastball high and away, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Printer, who is 0 for 1. He's walked. He's also flown out to right field. Cordham's 1-0. Fastball misses inside. And they count out 2 balls and no strikes. Pitchers like to stay in rhythm, whether it be a slow tempo, fast tempo, whatever it might be. And weather delays break up that tempo. Here's the 2-0. Breaking ball in the outside corner for a strike. So they count now 2-1 on Josh Printer. But Hastings able to get, since the weather delay, a total of 4 hits here off Reese Cordham. The 2-1. That pitch is outside. And they count now 3 balls and a strike. 1-1 tie. We're in the top of the 5th. Cordham looking in at Coleman for the sign here. Comes the 3-1. Breaking ball misses high and away for ball 4. So Printer draws a walk. And it's going to put runners at first and second. And it's going to bring Sawyer Duddleston to the plate.
Now batting Sawyer Duddleston.
Duddleston is 0 for 2. He struck out looking. He's also grounded out to third base. So a run is in, and 2 more base runners are aboard. Stretch by Cordham in the pitch. The breaking ball is high and outside. The count now 1-0 to Duddleston, the 3-hole hitter for Hastings. Delgado's at second. Printer's at first. Here's the 1-0. Swung on, popped up. Right to the mound, and Cordham comes over and will make a 2-handed catch, and that will end the inning. So Sawyer Duddleston pops up to the pitcher for out number 3. However, the Sodbusters able to tie this ball game up as they get 1 run, and they do it off of 3 hits. There were no errors, and 2 runners left on base. Midway through the contest, it's a 1-1 tie. We'll return to more coming up in just a moment. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
Welcome to Fremont and Dodge County, where we invite you to play, shop, stay, and eat. Dodge County is where your next outdoor adventure is at your fingertips. Did you know that downtown Fremont is also known as the antique capital of Nebraska? Fremont and Dodge County also has many fine hotels, campgrounds, and RV parks to suit any needs. We invite you to come and see why downtown Fremont has been named the most charming downtown in Nebraska by USA Today.
Kills Barbershop is the Sports Center barbershop in Fremont. Be sure you look your best and get into Kills Barbershop, where you'll receive quality haircuts in a friendly atmosphere. Get a fresh cut, have them hot leather, and shave your neck. If you're looking for that special feel of a true barbershop, Kills is the place for you. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, and Saturday, 7:30 to 3. Kills Barbershop, 6th and Broad in downtown Fremont. They'll make you look your best.
Back to historic Moeller Field. Rich Ray with you tonight on Big Dog Country, 98.9 FM, 1340 AM, KHUB, Fremont, Nebraska, and also at FremontMoo.com, audio streaming live through Mixler. And got some lightning starting to pop up here in the area again. I know Jeff Kopecki and Joe Cassidy are pointing off to the west between innings, our umpires. 1-1 the score. We've already worked through a 27-minute weather delay tonight, and here is Connor Peterson, who will lead things off against Braden Cork. First pitch at the bottom of the fifth. Peterson lays down a bunt to the left side, a good one. Picked up at third, the throw to first, not in time. Connor Peterson lays down a bunt single, and that gives Fremont a base runner here in the bottom of the fifth inning. So a little spark there from Connor. So it's going to bring to the plate now Hunter Snyder. Snyder's 0 for 1, struck out looking his first time around. So Corkwell looking for the sign. Checking Peterson. First pitch, Snyder shows bunt and takes a pitch high and outside for a ball 1-0. Now here's significance of playing small ball. And I'd have to check the ILB. Yep, now we're going to have a weather delay here again, I think. Yep, Jeff Kopecki is calling everybody off. So we're going to have another weather delay because there is lightning in the area here, folks. So this will delay things at 8:41 p.m. as we are in another weather delay. And, yep, it's coming in from the west this time. So this will delay things for a second time here tonight. The point I was going to make a moment ago is why you play small ball right now at this point is because, and again, and now they're asking fans to evacuate the ballpark because I believe they may so they're going to call the game right now as a suspended ball game from what we've been told. That's the message that we're getting right now, is that they're going to stop play here for the night here in the bottom of the fifth inning. So they're bringing the tarp out to the pitcher's mound and the home plate area as well. And this ball game halted with a runner at first and nobody out in the bottom of the fifth and a 1-1 tie. And kind of had a notion that this might happen here tonight. Ben Asher is talking with Danny Weiser, who is head coach for Hastings. So we're going to take a break. We'll come back and we'll give you an official word on what happens from here as far as this game is concerned. Again, this ball game has been called in the bottom of the fifth in a 1-1 tie, and we'll give you more details in a moment. This is Fremont Moo Baseball.
Can't help but notice the Made in America trend lately, and now that trend has reached the Fremont eyewear market with American-made luxury glasses from State Optical. I'm Dr. Steve Alcorn at Bloom Optical in Fremont. State Optical designs are different, not only because they're made in Chicago, but they're genuinely authentic, handcrafted designs with individual style. Come in and browse, see how they look on you. At Bloom Optical, where we care about your eye care, your eyewear, and most importantly, we care about you.
Succeeding on your terms takes more than ambition, talent, and hard work. It takes a partner that's committed to helping you overcome all the complexities and challenges life throws at you. A partner that leverages the power of the world's largest risk management strategy and benefits firm and is a part of your world, too. A partner like Inspro, a Marsh McLennan agency. At Marsh McLennan Agency, they're built to help you meet the future without limits. See how they can help you thrive at marshmma.com. Fremont Hy-Vee is proud to sponsor local sports, and they know that you fans love your meat. Hy-Vee has all your favorites at the best prices right now. Hy-Vee Choice Reserve Steaks. Always low prices on your favorite flavor of brats. Boneless, skinless chicken breasts, chicken grillers, America's pork chops for the grill, and the best cuts of salmon and seafood. Shop online right now. Go to HyVeeIslesOnline.com and place that order. Your Fremont Hy-Vee. Proud to be a part of local sports.
La Hacienda Mexican Restaurant, your favorite family-owned restaurant, is offering their Family Taco Pack special. Right now, feed the whole family with 12 tacos, rice, beans, chips, and salsa for only $38. Be sure to check the back of your Fremont Moo tickets for a Moveless discount at La Hacienda. You can get a Family Taco Pack anytime. La Hacienda, 3140 Elk Lane. Call in your Family Taco Pack at 402-721-9909 or order online at lahaciendafremont.com. They cater too.
Welcome back to historic Moeller Field in Fremont. Rich Ray along with you tonight on Big Dog Country, 98.9 FM, 1340 AM KHUB, and also FremontMoo.com at Mixler/FMoo, and also on YouTube at BSDN Live. So at 8:41 Central Time, that was 4 minutes ago, the teams were called off the field for the second time tonight, and also fans were asked to evacuate historic Moeller Field at this time, as there is lightning that is getting closer here in the area. And we had a 27-minute weather delay earlier tonight, and that occurred in the top of the fourth. And then when we resumed play, the Sodbusters came back, got a double, but could not score. In the bottom of the fourth inning, Fremont was retired in order. And then in the fifth inning, Hastings was able to get one run off of 3 hits and stranded 2 base runners. And as we moved on to the bottom of the fifth, Connor Peterson laid down a bunt single to begin the inning, and Hunter Snyder took a pitch that missed for a ball, and then the umpires and the teams were called off the field. So it is a 1-1 contest. That's the score that we have right now. And we'll try to get word on whether this is a suspended game or a postponed game or a canceled game. We'll get more details for you here in just a moment. So we'll try to get that information for you before we wrap up our broadcast here tonight. Yeah, 1-1 the score is this ball game called here in the bottom of the fifth inning. So in the meantime, we will honor our sponsors. We'll come back and try to get some more information in a moment, as this is Fremont Moo Baseball.
Can't help but notice the Made in America trend lately, and now that trend has reached the Fremont eyewear market with American-made luxury glasses from State Optical. I'm Dr. Steve Alcorn at Bloom Optical in Fremont. State Optical designs are different, not only because they're made in Chicago, but they're genuinely authentic, handcrafted designs with individual style. Come in and browse, see how they look on you. At Bloom Optical, where we care about your eye care, your eyewear, and most importantly, we care about you.
Succeeding on your terms takes more than ambition, talent, and hard work. It takes a partner that's committed to helping you overcome all the complexities and challenges life throws at you. A partner that leverages the power of the world's largest risk management strategy and benefits firm, and is a part of your world, too. A partner like Inspro, a Marsh McLennan agency. At Marsh McLennan Agency, they're built to help you meet the future without limits. See how they can help you thrive at marshmma.com. Fremont Hy-Vee is proud to sponsor local sports, and they know that you fans love your meat. Hy-Vee has all your favorites at the best prices right now. Hy-Vee Choice Reserve Steaks. Always low prices on your favorite flavor of brats. Boneless, skinless chicken breasts, chicken grillers, America's pork chops for the grill, and the best cuts of salmon and seafood. Shop online right now. Go to HyVeeIslesOnline.com and place that order. Your Fremont Hy-Vee. Proud to be a part of local sports.
Just relax. All right, so we're back here at historic Moeller Field. It is a 1-1 tie as play was suspended at 8:41 p.m., about 8 minutes ago. And we're still trying to get official word on if this ball game is a suspended game, that's okay. I've been told the game has been called, but the question is it suspended to where it's getting picked up on another day? Is it postponed to where they will play from the beginning again, or is it canceled? That's the information that we're trying to acquire. So we're not getting an answer on that right now. So So all we know right now is that this ball game has been called, and that's going to do it for baseball tonight. 1-1 is the score, and as of this time, this ball game has been called in the bottom of the 5th inning. So let's go ahead and give you our Good Wood Award presented by Christensen Lumber, quality wood products for more than 100 years beyond left field and on South Main Street in Fremont. That's christensenlumber.com online. And for the Moo this evening, you have to say that our Good Wood Award came from Isaac Bonner as he delivered a single in the bottom of the 1st inning that put runners at the corners. And so Isaac Bonner with his base hit in the bottom of the 1st inning is our Good Wood Award presented by Christensen Lumber. Quality wood products for more than 100 years beyond left field and on South Main Street in Fremont, christensenlumber.com online. So 1-1 is the score as this ball game has been called here in the bottom of the 5th inning. These two teams scheduled to play again tomorrow, 7:05 p.m. By the way, the answer to the trivia question tonight, Ken Griffey Jr. wore number 24 for the Seattle Mariners. So for those that were chiming in, we appreciate you